We're Amber and Eli, and for the past 2 years, we've been converting a school bus into a tiny home. With all of our experience, my aunt hired us to remodel the trailer I've been living in, but we may have bitten off more than we can chew.
Today I ran into a little bit of a problem. It's rotten. Now we have more rot.
Hey y'all.
Good day.
Welcome back.
This week we are taking a break from working on the bus to remodel the trailer that Amber lives in. Her family lives up front and needs the trailer off of her land, currently where she lives. So there is a good chance this is where we will be pulling the bus when this trailer sells. So we are working to get it sold. I am laying down some floors. These are vinyl planks and I am gluing them down, which is something we did not do in the bus. The bus is a floating floor. Vinyl glue down planks, it's really a pain in the ass. Because of the conditions of the flooring in here, I think this would be a better solution.
Well, all I'm doing is priming and repainting the trailer.
We've only got till maybe the beginning of the year till they want this trailer sold, so.
It is the end of November right now. We are like 3 days away from December.
So we got a month. Hopefully it sells. So we are taking a break on the bus to get this done.
So that's this week's video. Enjoy.
So immediately Eli found an issue with the old vinyl. It wasn't glued down anymore to the subfloor, so he had to rip all of that up before he can begin laying down the new flooring. Scraped off as much excess glue as he could and cleaned up his mess. Meanwhile, I am priming the kitchen and living room to be thin painted. I did run into a problem in the kitchen, and it ended up being a problem for the rest of the house. The walls weren't primed beforehand, so the old paint was just peeling off in very large chunks. Sometimes I would spend up to an hour peeling nearly a whole wall of its paint. That night, Eli started gluing the new floors. He worked in small sections as he was starting out, and the glue needed about 25 minutes to dry to go from that white to a more clear color. By the time Eli had removed all of the old vinyl and let the glue set to its preferred time, the sun had set. So we didn't get too much done on the first day of laying flooring. The following day, he finished off the closet and moved more into the master, and then even got into the bathroom a little bit. If you're looking to do this in your own house, Eli said these were a pain, mostly because of how meticulous you have to be, opposed to the planks we used in the bus, which sort of snapped together and didn't need any glue. Especially doing it yourself, we were able to go with a higher quality because we did not have to cover as much square footage. Yay, tiny living!
Today I ran into a little bit of a problem. I'm starting drywall repairs today. So the trailer has some holes in the walls and a leak that we've previously fixed, and now the drywall needs to be fixed where that leak in the wall was. So I started to do this drywall repair. I knew this leak was here. We are next to the window. I knew this window was leaking. I was just trying not to think about it. I was trying to avoid it. You know, you can tell that this wall is soft. The whole wall moves, and I did that before I, you know, started yanking stuff off, but it's rotten. The window's leaking, so you think I'm crazy for living in a bus. I just want you to know what is going on here. This is metal, very thin metal. That's the outside of the trailer. That's water. This window's leaking, and the skin leaks because all that's protecting the insulation and the studs is just a very small amount of metal. The metal that was on the inside of my wall on the school bus is twice that thick. Anyway, this is what we are messing with. I hope that I can get this camera adjusted correctly to show you what we're gonna be doing, but I'm basically gonna cut the rest of the drywall that I need to get out of there. I'm gonna cut this all at the window. See my line? I'm gonna get some 2x4s. I'm gonna fix that. And again, we are fixing this trailer to sell. So I'd like to do a good job, but you know, this is gonna be a fix to try to get some of the structure back to the wall, not to fix it, not to replace all the rot, just to get the structural integrity of this wall back. I don't want this whole wall to fall over while they're trying to move it off this land. So this is some pretty bad rot. I don't feel comfortable just letting this one slide. So now I'm gonna have to do some carpentry before we can finish these floors.
Similar to the bedroom, the flooring was not stuck down anymore because of the rot, so he had to lift all of that up in the kitchen as well.
Wanna give you everything, fancy dress and a diamond ring, but when I ask you to relax for a minute.
Next, he just cut out a piece of drywall that fit, cut out the hole for the outlet, and after the sheet was screwed in, he used patch tape and began mudding.
But when I ask you to be home by 11, you smile like the devil and you got me. We've been over.
I wish I could say that was the last of the repairs, but spoiler alert.
It is day 5 of the trailer remodel. I have fixed the rot underneath the window. Got the tape on there. The mud is all dry. It's all sanded down. This is what it looks like now. The rot is gone. The wall is secure. A lot more secure than it was. So now we have more rot. This is what I'm working on today. As you can see, I've already replaced this. That was replaced what feels like a year ago now, because the air handler here for the AC, and it just dripped so much, and there was so much condensation and water here that it rotted out this floor. So I replaced this, but I never noticed right on the other side of this wall was bad too. So today I'm going to be ripping this out, securing it up better. Then hopefully we can finish this and we don't run into any more rot, which is very unlikely, but we'll see how it goes.
Originally, my aunt wanted me to paint over that beadboard, but I didn't think that was a good idea. I thought it was gonna look so ugly, and I was afraid that I was gonna have to do more work by like sanding off the little metal strip in order to be able to paint it. So Eli just started ripping it off, and it wasn't too bad actually. It came off pretty easily. But we did run into a few more problems. There was some organic growth behind the beadboard, but I just sprayed that with Odoban and it came right off. However, with no batten, there were now cracks in the wall where these sheets of drywall met, so they needed repairs as well. But I think it looked so much better without that beadboard there, and after it was all removed, I was able to prime the living room. And the next day, Eli got some help to repair the living room from our friend Chandler. He helps us out a lot, so thank you, Chandler, for everything that you do. It is truly appreciated.
But it's not gonna last for long. If you don't wake up to the way that you're living, one day you'll be heading for the graveyard. We've been over this 100 times, 'cause you can't seem to read between the lines. You look for the heat and you run from the cold. 100 degrees ain't no problem at all. You're ready to die for the things that you strive for. But when it's too much for you to carry alone, you sink like a stone. Yeah, you sink like a stone. Oh, you sink like a stone. Yeah, you sink like a stone.
After those repairs were done, he was finally able to move back onto the flooring.
You sink like a stone. Yeah, you sink like a stone. We've been over this 100 times, 'cause you can't seem to read between the lines. You look for the heat and you run from the cold. 100 degrees ain't no problem at all. You're ready to die for the things that you strive for. But when it's too much for you to carry alone, you sink like a stone.
After Eli finished the flooring in the kitchen, I painted the kitchen, living room, and hallway the pastel green my aunt picked out for the entire house.
You sink like a stone.
Good morning. Today is Monday. I have 1 week to finish this trailer and get working on the bus again. So today I've laid down the glue for the living room. I'm hoping to get, well, really I laid the glue down, so I need to get this all done. But we laid down the glue in the living room and just barely into the hallway, and that's the goal for today. This glue, I got about halfway into the living room, and that was a bucket of glue. So that's a 5-gallon bucket of glue. Luckily we have 2 buckets, and these buckets are over $100 a piece. So the glue works very well. I've laid down half of the house already with this flooring, and the best way to lay this flooring down is to let this glue dry as long as possible. So the glue will turn a more clear color. Right now it's white, and it will turn a clear color, a tacky clear, whenever it is ready. The only inconvenience about letting the glue dry is you got 1 stick to get it right. It's very strong at this tacky stage, and it is stick, 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 stick. No room for error. So the other way is to lay it while the glue is still kind of wet, and this way I have found a lot of glue seeping up through the cracks. So it's getting the new flooring tacky and more labor in having to wipe down all the glue. Very inconvenient. So this way I like the best, and that's what we're gonna do. So after today, the living room will be done, and we just have the hallway and 2 bedrooms left. So stay tuned.
Come take my hand, I will walk with you. I won't let go till you say so. There gives my life color. There is no one other with your hand.
Okay, so moving on to spare bedroom 1, there was a leak in the second bathroom that was fixed, but the pipe stuck out a little bit, so he had to actually cut a hole in the sheetrock and then kind of like mud over it for the pipe to be able to fit. There was also a hole in the closet that he patched, and 2 more in the hallway.
For the rest of our lives, without you there is no tomorrow.
So this wall was chewed up by a dog. Amber's sister used to stay in this room and locked up a dog in here. And the dog was I guess scared, so started chewing a hole. But this wall is very soft. I feel like I'm not gonna like what's behind wall number 8.
I wanna stay in your sunlight. I wanna wake up with you by my side. Without you there is no tomorrow. We could be in for the best ride. Want this to last for the rest of our lives. Without you there is no tomorrow.
So do you think it's because this is like an exterior wall?
It's because there's no moisture barrier. There's the tin on the outside of the trailer, insulation, and studs. That's it.
That's wild.
Metal and insulation, no moisture barrier.
And this is Louisiana. It's like just moisture out here.
We head for the sky, it's alright. Our wings wouldn't fly, it's alright. If we are crashing down again, pieces of love, it's alright. Scattered in mud, it's alright. You're giving me a lie again. And tell me what you want. This time I won't take it to the heart. 'Cause I know we won't make it out. I've heard it all before. Yeah, tell me what you want. Let me hear that I'm the only one. You know that we won't make it out. We've heard it all before. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright, so let's move on. 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 We head for the sky, it's alright. Our wings wouldn't fly, it's alright.
if we are crashing down again. Pieces of love, it's alright. Scattered in mud, it's alright. You're giving me a lie again.
It is the day after Christmas. We are hopefully in the final stretch of this trailer remodel. I've got a couple places to patch some drywall. I got another layer to put in the closet. Here, and back here in this room. So, just got a little bit left, a little bit more drywall to spread. I got this drywall ready. I'm using it out of this box, using this trowel. So, yeah, day after Christmas. New Year's is Friday. New Year's is the deadline or the goal, and we're gonna have to work pretty steady these next few days to get this wrapped up. I got the flooring out all the way up to here. This flooring sucks. It takes so long to put down. They're only 4 inches wide, so it's taking a lot of time to prep, to spread the glue, and to lay. So this is what we got going on. As soon as I get this drywall finished up, I'm gonna put some more flooring down in the hallway, hopefully do this whole hallway. So wish me luck.
We were both working really hard to get this remodel finished within the month, sometimes even working into the night. So this is glue. Eli is working in the hallway and now I'm trapped. So now I have to go out of this window in order to get to the next spare room to prime and paint.
So I'll see you guys in the next room. You're just gonna watch me struggle.
Please don't say it's all about you. That is all too late, 'cause I don't mind waiting for you. No, I don't mind waiting for you. It's a crazy Monday. I know it shows that I'm a little nervous. I've just realized that I can't let go. There's something about me and you. So let me stay here a little while. At least until I calm down. Please don't say it's all about me. It's something I thought it was, something I like to try.
finishing touches here in the bathroom. Got the air vents and then some caulk, and we gotta put the quarter round back.
I wish we could speak the truth. I wish we could start over. I wish we could make
It took us about a month to finish this remodel, and it's on the market right now and doing well. So we will probably be out by the end of this month, which is promising for us because we will be able to move the bus here on the pad once the trailer is moved. I did want to apologize for the video scheduling. I haven't been keeping up with it lately. This project was a big one, and I thought I could edit the video a lot faster than I did. Hopefully my output scheduling can get better for you guys. So subscribe so you get notified whenever we come out with a new video. But we are practically done, and it feels so good to be able to go back to working on the bus. We are so ready to be working back on our home and very happy to be done with this huge project.
So right now, I'm finishing loading up my tools. I'm gonna go bring my tools home. This is Amber's uncle's tools and some of the leftover project material. So I'm gonna return that up front. Amber's cleaning up. Hey Amber.
Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all of you. Let us know how we did in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe so you get those notifications when we come out with a new video. See you soon. Crack kills, babe.
Yeah, the camera's gonna be full of crack.
Lift your drawers up.
Get out of there. You ready?
What's wrong, Sokka? Tell them what you're doing, Sokka.
No, bro. I'm helping you. That's what I'm doing. You want to put this in like that?
No, man. You're supposed to use the cup to put it on the blade.
Wait, what? Scoop the cup?
You're supposed to use the
I don't
cup
work like Eli.
to put it on the blade. I can't scrape it out with the stuff's too
I
cold.
got your clothes now. I feel you. Give me that.
Come on, man. I'm already halfway
No,
there.
what the fuck for? It was so satisfying.